strength, stay mentally clean. School of basketball, both matter the same. You cannot go D1 if you shortcut the game. Hard work cannot end, it has to become who you are. Discipline turns a role play into someone they star. Die for loose balls like your life's on the court. If you stay standing up, coach, cut your minutes short. Late players face bigger consequences when they slip. Earn your fairness by your habits, not your lip. Lift weights, break down, let the comeback cook. Strength comes in healing, that's the part most overlooked. Losing shows character more than wins ever do. Shake hands, no excuses, then get back and improve. Worry is a rocking chair that never goes far. Focus on the work, on the form, on the bar. Treat your hobby like a major class taught by the game. Serious effort brings joy, regret never came. You walk to your dream, one failure at a time. Each step looks ugly, but the finish line shines. Foster your goals, believe through the noise. Focus so sharp, it cuts through your choice. Drums bang slow like giants on a hilltop. Torches in the tunnel, whole squad locked, still hot. Heartbeat thump like shields when they clash. Whispers in the dark say run, but we blast past that. Regret hits both ways, but not if you give max. So I lace up, chin up, heavy bag in my bag. Crossover, echo in the fog like a war cry. Loose ball mine, if you steal it then we both die. Treat turnovers like robberies, violated zone. Every steal feel personal like you trespass home. We break moves down piece by piece till they stick. 10 reps and 10 more, now the footwork drip. Pace picking up now, shadows start to shake. Comparisons hit different when you're strong enough to take. Either break you or make you, depends on your mind. I use all that pressure for my grind. Telling no telling game, planning no plan. If you can't outplay then outwork that man. Beat stomp, that's a light cause it's hitting turf. Feeling feels heavy but meaning in the hurt. Obstacles stress you, hardships drown you. But the bravest one swim, never let the wave drown you. Dive in full send, surf through the fire. Halfway, ever don't walk any quiet. Snare rolls quicker like blades in a forge. Extra effort makes king, second place, make remorse.
Yo! What up? What up? What's up? John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. What's going on? I see Jordan. Wait. Music's way too loud. Wait. Where's this coming from? I have no idea. Is it that? Oh, there we go. Okay. That was way too loud for my music, dude. There we go. Let's just chill. Anyway, I got Jordan in the comment section. I see Mila as well. Mila, how you doing? Heard that you were sick again. Man, y'all gotta stop getting sick. I feel like ever learn to like cover your mouth when you cough? That's all you have to do. All right. Anyways, we start up next week officially. We have one more open gym tomorrow. And I know it's been like a sporadic August where just like, a few things have happened and we're not going every single day without the games. Well, all that stuff starts back up. And if you really missed it and you were like, I want to go every single day, then come every day. All right? Because what normally happens is we go 2-3 days a week during August and people complain because they're used to 7 days a week. Except when we have 7 days a week, they only come 3 days a week, 2 days maybe. The thing is we don't come on their days. They're like, I want to come Monday and Saturday. It's still 2 days. So when we have it Tuesday and Thursday, they're like, you didn't have it at all. So that's the problem. It's not that we're holding anyone back. We have no one who's like, I want to come 7 days a week. We have 5 people, sorry. All right, so we've been providing as much as you want. It's just not when you want to have it. And that's what it is. But soon we're not just going to have more days. We're going to have more people that will want more days. And that plan starts in January. But to begin that plan, we have our elite team. All right, and the elite team is supposed to go out there and kick some butt and take some names. All right, so keep an eye out for the elite team. We're going to start that next Tuesday. This will be our flagship team, the team that we're most excited about. And this is a team that you should want to be on one day. So hopefully you're working hard to one day want to be on that team. All right, Mila's mom, back to school, crud sucks. Crud sucks, maybe. What else is there? Also, your shirt is too dark for your background, and you have a floating head. That's okay. The background's actually not that color. The background's green. But let me see. Bro, that was my mom. What are you doing, Mom? All right. Anyways, let's start the show. We got our quote of the day. The quote of the day today is, knowledge is power. All right. Not just knowledge like, oh, I'm smart. Oh, I'm so smart. I'm powerful. Nah. I mean like knowledge like knowing stuff, like experiencing stuff. All right. So yeah, you do need to be smart. We have a book for that, and like you have to like know all this stuff. But once you go down a certain path, you realize certain things about yourself, and you learn. Once you learn those certain things, then you can go out there and succeed a whole lot easier. So the trick is that you should be paying attention to who you are. All right, one of the most, famous sayings about like people in the world is know thyself. All right, it's a thing from like the old like Greeks, and they said like if you know yourself, you don't have to know anything else. Nathi sutin. All right, and if you know yourself, that's when you can like decide to become this or that. But when you guys go out there and you're like, I'm confused, that's like normal kid behavior. Or I'm like, what do you want to do in your life? You're like, I want to make the NBA or the WNBA. I'm like, okay, can you shoot for like 500 shots a day? And you're like, I don't know if I can. If I do, I'll quit. And that's like not knowing yourself. You have to know who you are and know like these different things. And how do you do that? By living. By going out there and trying these things and seeing how you react to things. You'll find out real quick if you have a passion for basketball, if you try to work like Kobe Bryant. All right? Because if you just like games, you don't love basketball. If you just love like, maybe the shooting part, you don't love basketball. If you don't love like running, jumping, push-ups, shooting, passing, defending, coming to practice all the time, and then you don't love basketball. You love a small portion of it. You like people cheering for you. You like throwing a ball in a hoop. You don't like the whole game. So if you start doing it too much, you're gonna hate it. So that's what the pro level would that would be giving you. And all of a sudden you get to the pros and you're like, I hate this. They're making me do too much. Especially if you've ever complained about me making you do hard work, you don't want to be a pro. They will make you do so much more hard work. And frankly, you probably won't make it because you're not doing the hard work to be there. So, knowledge is power. It means know a lot of things about life, but none more so than knowing things about yourself. All right, let's take a poll question. All right, this poll question is very, very interesting. Who do you think is the more interesting player? I think I have my answer, but who do you think? First of all, there's this kid named Hansel Emmanuel. A roof crashed in on him and he broke his arm, and he has a chance to play in the NBA one day possibly. He played in college with one arm. That's the first guy. All right, the second guy is a chubby white guy. Where is he? Right here. All right, this is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Or they have all these other nicknames for him. All right, and what is his name? I don't know what his real name is. I just know that they make fun of him. All right, Shaquille Oatmeal. They have all these names for him, but he's a chubby dude, but he dominated college basketball. All right, like he was really cooking. He has like glasses on, looks all nerdy, but he killed it. All right, so is he one of them? So it's the one-arm guy, Manuel. Then there's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he's actually playing in the league. And the last one is who? Oh, the 7'8" guy. This guy is 7'8" from Canada. He has a chance to play in the league as well. Who's the most interesting player in your eyes out of all these people? Let us know. Bro, Jordan is going to get the trivia question because I am not with my dad. Also, your mom has to know something. We'll see. But you have to get it straight. You have to get it all. And then you can catch her by this Friday. But yes, who's the most interesting player out of those? One-armed, the white dude, or the giant? Who do you guys think? Anyways, moving on. Now, we're one away from the trivia, by the way. Trivia's coming up next. But we have the homework. Close out the slides. Make 15 threes in 3 minutes. Are you doing this homework? I'm begging you. Are you doing it? Step ups to shots, pick and roll, drive the shot. If you think one day you're going to leave our program, you're going to be like, I didn't like that program. I didn't like that at all. And I'm going to say, well, did you do the program? You're like, yeah, I did it for 6 months. It was stupid. I'm like, really? So you posted homework to YouTube that was supposed to be like, the workout that we're doing the next day for 5 minutes apiece. You pulled out a camera. You did 5 minutes apiece of the homework, and then you showed up to the workout. That's what you did. They're like, well, no, I didn't do that. Then you didn't do the program. You're not in our program unless you do this stuff. You are just giving us money for no reason. So you can say, I didn't like giving Limitless Hoops money. Yeah, you can say that. But you can't say, I didn't like the program when you never tried the program. It's like I made some pie for you. And you're like, I don't like that pie. I didn't like that pie. I'm like, have you ever had it? Have you ever tasted a pie like this? You're like, no, I can smell it. All right. So no, you're not in the program. I apologize. And I know you want to be a part of a program. It's really cute, but you're not in our program unless you're doing this stuff, because that's what our program is. If we can get kids to do this stuff, they become amazing, and anyone in our program becomes amazing. Period. As long as I've seen it, anyone that does this stuff becomes amazing. Show me differently. You be the first person to not become amazing. That'd be pretty cool. Do all this stuff and just don't make it to college basketball. That would be the first person ever that I've seen, and I'll be like, wow, you really did all the homework and you didn't make it. First person ever. Congrats. So yes, I'm gonna answer today. Sure you are. We'll see in a second. Anyways, that's the stuff that we would have been doing today. We're going to start walking through all the team stuff starting next week. All right, and we're going to basically gear this program toward our elite team. So we're going to be helping them win games. All right. But now, we're on the trivia question. Now, ready? Are you guys ready for this? If Jordan gets it right, she wins the whole thing. If Mila gets it right, she has a chance. Let's see what the trivia question is today. I believe it's easy. What two cities had the first set of twins in the league? That's not easy. I'll be right back after this commercial break, though.
My height projection was below 50%. My chances of playing college ball were slim to none. That's when my dad found true height. After seeing the clean ingredients, he knew it would give me the best chances for success. I grew 4 inches in 2 years and got called up to varsity as a freshman. I want other kids to know that you can overcome whatever obstacles are in front of you, but it takes hard work and dedication. The question is, how bad do you want it?
And we're back. All right, let's see if anyone knows this question. What 2 cities, you have to listen to it carefully, what 2 cities had the first set of twins in the league? I try to ask the question so that ChatGPT can't answer them. So hopefully it's giving you guys fits. You have until the end of the show to answer it. If no one answers, then Jordan's probably won. But I'll be asking questions until the end of the week. Good luck to anyone who answers it. Uh-oh, that's the answer! And who wins? I believe it's New York and Detroit. And I got Jordan with the answer. Bro. All right, the twins' names were the Van Arsdale brothers. And they played for the, Dick played for the New York Knicks. His name rhymes. And then Tom played for the Detroit Pistons. Amazing. That's the answer. Jordan, you get another point, and that means that you won for the month, but I'll still ask the questions out for the rest of the week. Great job to both of you guys. He. Moving on to some fitness stuff. What are we talking about? Fitness stuff. Bronny, is he ready? Is Bronny ready? Is Bronny ready to play? We know he got that. Everyone can make shots in the summertime. Can Bronny make it this season? Will Bronny do well without his dad being there? The Lakers haven't cut him. That means he's going to play this year. Will Bronny play a second without his dad present? He is working out, getting in shape. Are you getting in shape is the question. Don't just be making fun of Bronny. All right. Who are you doing the homework? Let's see who our Bronny people are right now. Well, we got Jethro posting. We got Kieran posting. And that was from yesterday, from Jordan. But no one else posted, so yeah. If you're making fun of Bronny, you need to make fun of yourself. Because it's what you do in the dark that puts you in the light. Let's check some behind the scenes.
The league, like, every...
All right, so this is Carter Bryant talking about his coming to the league moment. And he said, Kelly Olynyk, just a normal bench player in the NBA. So when he first joined the NBA, Kelly Olynyk beat him so bad for like 2 weeks. He goes, I am not ready for this league at all. He didn't know that a bench player could just smack him around like that since he was like a top college player. Yes, everyone in the NBA is amazing, even the bench players. Carter Bryant. Let's check out the story of the day, Carter Bryant and everyone else.
Never give up, never give in. And when the upper hand is ours, may we have the ability to handle the win with the dignity that we absorbed the loss.
Oh, that is so true. You need to handle the wins and the losses with dignity. You absorb the losses. You take the wins. But you don't let them make your ego big or make your heart small. All right? You go through those things well, both those things well. It's very, very important that you act like a good human being. All right? Speaking of good human beings, Dolly Parton died today. She's one of the greatest human beings ever. All right? May she rest in peace. But yes, may you go out there and be a great human being so that you can stay mentally as tough, but also be a great community member as well. So when you win games, don't be cocky. When you lose games, don't be crying. Just stay even killed. You can be affected either way a little bit, but not too much. All right, let's check the, what is this one? Product review, maybe? Yes. Oh, it's another dunker. Let's check it out. I mean, kind of boosted himself up. But yeah, no, my arm can't even fit that. I got to stretch my arm to even have a chance to, yeah. I mean, it's at least extremely flexible. How about that? Let's watch that again. I don't want to see him dabbing people up. Show me the work. There you go. That's pretty good. I mean, there's no way I could do that on a 2-foot basket. Oh, he kind of leaned. Ah! That's tough. That's tough. Anyways, hey. This is why God invented replay. Don't forget that the quote of the day, guys, is knowledge is power. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Make sure you guys show up tomorrow for our open gym. It's our last one of the summer. And then we'll eventually have open gyms on the weekend, okay? But not right now. All right? Anyways, I'll talk to y'all soon, man. Reese pieces, everybody. I'm out. Audi 5000. Cue my outro. Peace.
Put it all together, even lost look clean, cause when it ain't first, it's finishing like a machine. Tempo rising like ultra drawn back. There's a dog round the corner trying to eat your track. Be prepared, no cap, cause he working like a fiend. So you better be the dog that he ain't never seen. Every drill feel medieval, heavy chain on the wrist. But one day you shoot smooth like Berta KD did. Flow sweeping story got me hungry like D-League. Nice, Daryl clean court till he earn his fights. If he can't sweep floors, then to start her in a year. What excuse do you got standing here? Push yourself again, no inch to the buzzer. That's the code that separates kings from the others. Beat pump quick now, bass pounds like hoods. War chant building while the crowd all moves. You ain't playing them, you playing your own peak. Your rival is the limit, you're scared to meet. When you hit that wall, that's the joy unlocked. That's the pressure that makes diamonds out of rock. Bad game bench, then lead from the side. Selfless hype, no soaking in pride. If you shut down, you poison the squad. Energy contagious, so lift them like a God blame shift. Now on more than your share. Leaders take weight even when it ain't fair. I had flutter now, pace near sprint. Everything earned in a second, you don't flinch. If you gotta give up some different time or fate, make sure you give up loud so they narrow rate. A story of the kid who fought like myth, who bled through the clock till he had nothing left to give. Chant louder drum, press the whole gym quake. You can do anything if you got passion in the wake. Drive, focus, support, that's the recipe. Ancestor built kingdoms from necessity. Gyms kicked out, trees became rulers of the land. Trials turn weak ones into giants that stand. Integrity, character, honesty, faith, foundations of a life that never goes to waste. Compromise that and you lose the goal. Keep it pure and you live stories worth told. Spirit in the will to win lasts longer than the score. Those qualities that go long after the war. Find a tempo blazing beat, racing like fast break. Stadium shaking like something but the quake. No pity in opponents, no mercy in the lane. We came to break doors, not knock for the game. Student a player now, but door to the floor. How you beat them when the fire's in the room and more. We ain't coming whole court lit. Riz locked in, drip lock fit. Squad vibed up, energy bustin'. Crowd all roaring like they know we up to something. Push yourself again till your lungs burn raw. No inch given to the final call. Then the record peaks like swords in the sky. We march like warriors ready to fly. Limitless heart, limitless fight. Run up the scoreboard on in the night. Leave it, think on that hardwood stage and walk up legendary when you wake up that cage.